Hey, hello, what's up everyone? Welcome to the semi-final episode of Fire Emblem Thracia 776 Negative Growth. Hello Raisins, how are you doing today?
Doing well. I'm joined by Mekkah, no other. So we're about to start the penultimate chapter of Fire Emblem Thracia 776. Depending on whether we do the guide. So
yeah, true. I think I only learned like last year what penultimate meant, and ever since I've been avoiding it. Been avoiding the word. But yeah.
You've been avoiding the word?
Yes, I avoid words all the time.
Do you like just what's I'm sorry to hear that. Like did like trigger some kind of phobia?
No. Sometimes I'll learn words, but I'm not sure if I got them correct. And sometimes I'm afraid of misusing words. And
You're right.
Speaking of being afraid of things, I'm also afraid of not having done my homework, so I did it very extensively, because this chapter, not super difficult, but if I don't do it properly, then the next chapter might be really, really hard. Because the final chapter of this game is one of the coolest, but also one of the most difficult chapters in the series. And in order to clear it with negative growths, I wasn't super worried about soft locking per se, but I wanted to make it clear, like, a bit funny, a bit reliable, a little bit of everything. And then, of course, it needs to work as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been working towards, and I think I found a funny way to do this chapter as well. I even made some funny pictures and graphs for my own table planning. I pasted one of them Raisins about this little room over here, because this room has a bunch of like really mean dark mages that will try to like sleep, silence, berserk, Fenrir you, which is very annoying. These dark bishops are going for some child hunting. They kidnap some kids and they're going to child hunt them anyway, even if they're already there. So that's very mean of them. Then over
all that effort.
Yeah. And over here you got like a bunch of angry heroes with like really high stats that are trying to kill you with their master sword and their master axe and all that kind of scary stuff. A couple of snipers as well with Meisterbogen. And of course the boss, Radrick, the man himself, with the Loptirian Fang. Gives him plus 20 magic so that you can't do any fancy thief staff shenanigans on him, unless you exploit a very funny exploit. And then he also halves your attacking power when you're attacking him. So this is all on top of him being on a throne and having 16 defense. He's also having your attack power. So that's very, very bulky boss. Fortunately, last chapter...
To be sure to people who like don't know about this kind of like Fire Emblem terminology, when it says halves your attack power, that's halves your attack power before any kind of defense is calculated, right?
Correct.
So like, for example, Radrick himself in that top right corner has 31 attack. So if he were attacking someone with Loptiri, he would have 15 attack, and then you'd calculate the defense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So
wow. And that's very strong.
Yeah, and he also has Pavis, of course, because he's not hard enough to kill. But fortunately, we did get a weapon that pierces that effect and negates it, which is the Bragi Blade, usable by Leif, Nana, Dermot, and Fergus off the top of my head. The character with the highest stats of that is Dermot, so I gave it to him. But there's a good chance I won't even need it. We'll see how that is when he's there. But this is one of the few things that Dermot can do in this game that's kind of unique, is do this at like base level, whereas Leif and Nana and Fergus obviously require training or negative growths. They'd be absolutely awful. That's what the Bragi Blade is nice for. But I put it in a different room because I think I might not need it. So
well, not even gonna need them. Flexing.
Hopefully not. So the idea of this chapter is that your group is split into three. This group is tasked with taking care of the dark mages over here with their annoying status staves. August explicitly says this in the intro. And then this group is tasked with taking out Radrick and taking care of Galzus, who will appear in a moment. Excuse me. And this group is tasked with saving children. Now this group, they're just a bunch of like staff users and like unleveled girls. They can't really do that, so they're just gonna hide behind this door and do absolutely nothing about those kids, because these kids are the key to unlocking the 24x, which is a guy in chapter that I don't need to play unless I want Avel, but I don't think Avel's worth the trouble. I might do it as a bonus thing. It's not super hard to unlock her, but it's not super hard to unlock the Gaiden, but the chapter itself is really, really difficult, and I want to make sure to prepare for beating the game itself, and then 24x can be a bit of an afterthought, hashtag do it for Avel. But before, we have a couple of things to do. Yeah,
I can imagine that West Side Story. Augustus is like, laying out the briefing.
Yeah.
And Leif is like, is like, okay, then this West Side group has to save the kids. And Leif is like, send all the staff users that way.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, excuse me.
I know, right?
Like, now you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to do it.
Yes. If you paid very close attention, you might have spotted that Sed wasn't here in preps. He joins you on the map, even though we already talked to him and recruited him, but he's right here always. And I like that they gave him a Dorkin as his starting inventory, just to make sure you have one on this side. It's very nice of them. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to do something that can fail, which is use some of our status staves on these dark mages over here at the bottom. I made a nice little graph, because I remember playing this chapter on stream a couple times, and I have to like check like 5,000 times which is which, because as you can see, I can't see which has which. I need to get rid of a silence, a restore, a berserk, and a sleep staff. Their status staffs obviously so they can't use it on me, and a restore so they can't, you know, cure their status. This guy's the lowest magic of the bunch, and Sidam is the lowest magic of my bunch. So I'm gonna use him to silence this guy, because he can't silence anyone else that's relevant.
Good start. It's a good start.
Nice, nice. He has like 3 skill left. And then we're gonna use the others. I think everyone else is like near perfect accuracy. I guess no one could technically miss, so we're gonna try her next. This silence as well. I'm gonna use it on.
Yeah, start with the most risky plays, and then kind of you use that to inform what you should do with the rest of your turn, or inform whether or not you should just reset because it's turn 1, right? So
yes, save ourselves the hassle. Okay, there's another one. I think Ladona has 9 skill, so there's a chance she misses, but it's not very high. Safi could definitely miss. Tina could definitely miss, but they don't need to do anything right now. Let me use a sleep staff with Sarah. Use it on this one. I did mention this one, but this one is Fenrir, which is also very annoying. 3 to 10 range. Dark
the long range magic.
Yeah. So
might as well get rid of it. Yeah.
Say good night.
I assume you're planning for this map, you know, where we're just kind of hitting all the different people with the berserk, the silence as well. I think are the last 2 targets. Oof.
Yikes.
Was the minus magic going to be impactful? Or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't remember planning around it, but since she has an 8% magic growth, I think during my tests she also must have gotten that, so I'm not super worried there. Where is Imelda? I think she's over here.
There she is.
One thing left to do, and that is to give Sed the blizzard. So I'm gonna move Leif over here. He has the thingy. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take the blizzard, which I got from the boss in the Reinhardt chapter. I'll get this other stuff to Sed too, because he needs it later. And a blizzard. Blizzard also puts you to sleep, but it doesn't have a magic requirement, and it's A rank win, so it's kind of hard to like use, right? Because you need to, you know, train your rank.
This is Sed we're talking about. Like...
Yeah, he has 70 magic. You would be able to do this anyway, but I'm gonna use blizzard because it's funny. Use that on this guy.
I was gonna say your planning in final must have been like whenever you got to these 2 maps. As you mentioned, it's like, oh, the final map's kind of hard. I had to plan for it. I assume you just started with that and figured out what you needed. It's like, all right, now let's plan out this map.
Yeah, sort of. I had a rough idea, but sometimes there's something unexpected that you don't expect. You know, that's kind of why it's unexpected. They need to like adjust this chapter a little bit. And in my case, it was more that I found like more lenience in the final chapter than I thought. And so I can do funny things in this chapter and next chapter. But I wanted to make sure I could do those funny things in the first place. There we go.
Funny things,
Yes. Okay, so now we've slept the biggest threats. There's one Ensorcel guy left. He's going to keep spamming Ensorcel if I let him, so I'm just going to put him to sleep too. I might as well.
Just keep spamming Ensorcel, just saving animation time.
Like, people hate status stabs in Thracia, and I don't blame them for it, because it really is annoying when you get, like, bombarded with them. But at the same time, you know, you get them as well, but player phase comes before enemy phase, so if you just, like, you know, reverse on them, it's not really that big of a deal, I find.
Are you reversing on them, or are they reversing on you? Because you let them go first with status staffs. Who knows?
Imagine they just proc Vantage on you and they just like murder you.
Vantage Berserk stuff.
Yes.
There you go.
Go here. And actually, I'm going to give the door key to Finn so he can open the door next turn and can run through with others. Yeah, sure. Do that. That's fine. Because Leif, he's not really on a big timer, but he's on like a little timer, like a small one. Over here, we have a couple Dark Mages without status stabs. They have, you know, just Jormungand there, just the standard stuff. And there's a hero here with a Berserk sword that I would like to stay out of range, because my units don't do very well when they're Berserked. So I'm going to go over here with good old Xavier, equip my Master Axe, and start using Pure Water. Drink it. In range of this guy, in range of this guy, and in range of this guy because he procced the movement, so he has 7 movement, whereas they usually have 6. So he's going to be fighting 3 of them on turn 1, and this guy won't be in range of me. And Misha has the Kingmaker to support Xavier, And Dermot has Charm to also support Xavier, so that will give him plus 20 hit and avoid. And everyone else just gets ready to assist where needed. So Karn over here just kind of vibe with them. And I think that'll be it for turn 1. Let me think, do I need to do this thing over here? It doesn't hurt to try, but I also don't need to. I guess what I'll do first is... Sure, why not? I'm gonna try to open a random door over here. That's in the corner right here. It's not suspicious at all, don't worry about it.
The cutscene door, yeah.
Yeah, the cutscene door, yeah. The levitating door. Ah, miss.
Okay.
Unexpected.
From Tina? No.
This is why we try with Tina. Okay, that's why I did it. So because you might do that. Okay, that's fine. Everyone else I think can just wait. I'm gonna have Dagger go here too, just to be fancy. Now Melda could have slept someone too, but she didn't. That's fine. I think I got every one of them. Yeah, I got all the ones I need to sleep. It's 6 total, so we should be good on that front. Okay.
But not even checking the stat screen. He's that good.
It's so annoying to like go back and forth between the stat screen all the time. But I know this game really well, but just not well enough to know all these things from the top of my head. Although the 3 in a row, the diagonal, like the Berserk Fenrir Sleep group, is pretty easy to remember. So I should be able to remember it for next time maybe. Okay. I think Xavier technically can die if he like gets hit by every single one of them, so let's hope he doesn't do that.
Yes, please. I mean, there's a bunch of 45s.
Yeah.
When has that ever gone wrong? So.
And he has Pavis. Like, come on. You should be able to do this. Come on.
Yeah, it should work.
Xavier, please.
We're in the range of like 5 charms.
Come on, baby.
Alright, Xavier. We're all believing in you.
Xavier, not a good... Okay, he's good.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, here comes a Wrath Master Axe to the face. Goodbye. Very nice.
Good old Xavier. He really is just the new Dagdar at this point.
Yeah,
like,
he's
come on.
very powerful. Ooh, strength is not good.
Oof. Oh, minus luck, we're fine.
Actually, got minus luck. I think he has the luck increase scroll, I think. So that's probably why. The 0 luck Xavier.
0 luck. All that crit
Never
avoid.
lucky. Goodbye. Alright.
Well played. Get rid of him. Wait, are we actually
Baby.
getting this Berserk Edge, or just running away entirely? Because like we have this whole group of like goated combat units, but all they can do is fight these mages. Like,
What, you mean the bottom left or the center left? Or
the center right people.
Center right people. So there's soldier reinforcements from the hallway on the right that I want to block now. But it's in range of the hero, so we're going to have to do something fancy to stop him. Now my original plan was for Xavier to kill him this turn with the Brave Bow. But unfortunately, I think... he's one short, I think, right? He's doing 18 times 2.
Because we leveled strength.
Yes,
So.
just because we leveled strength with our 30%, unfortunately. So we might have to fight these soldiers for one turn. I'm definitely gonna kill this one Dark Mage over here. I might do it with Ralph. Maybe I'll let the Berserk Edge come at me and we'll see how it goes, I guess. It's not great. Or I can range him.
Do we have something to restore him, or no?
Not right now, because I was greedy and didn't feel any staff uses here.
How much magic does the hero have?
He has 1, so I could steal it, I guess. Or I could put him to sleep, actually. Or...
Wait, yeah, doesn't the Berserk Edge only proc if you have less magic than him, or no?
No, I think you're thinking of FE4. This game is just if you get hit by this, you put him to sleep. Like, remember how you used the sleep edge on all those armors in chapter 18, in the Xavier chapter?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think Master Axe can kill. It does, it's just very inaccurate.
Hmm.
Well, you know...
Even if we like stack the charm,
Yeah.
we still hit twice, right? Or no, we have
Yes.
to hit once.
No, we have to hit twice, right? Because he needs to die. He's got to go.
Oh, true, but we only have 3 AS, so...
Yeah. What I can do, potentially, is... Let's see, I'm 1, 2, 3 squares short here. So I could move Set all the way up and then Meteor him for some chip damage. Or I could just put him to sleep, honestly. I think I have enough sleep. Yeah, I have enough sleep use. I'm just gonna put him to sleep. Like, screw it. I'm not messing around here. I can afford to sleep use.
He seems like a dangerous enemy. This might be worth it.
Yeah, get out of here. Say goodnight.
Like you said, final chapter's easy, so...
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not easy, but like, if I only had like less sleep uses, I wouldn't have done this. But I know for a fact I don't need the Mela to have like more than 2 sleeps for final, so this should be good.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but people can go back in the video. Man, that Berserk sword was huge. I didn't even know the animations for it. It's like bigger than he is.
Okay, it's Ralph time. You know, all the different weapons in this game are so different. I don't know a better word for it. Like they really make their own identity. It's like if you compare it to like, I don't know, there's games where that's not the case. Let me just put it that way. Like I think in the GBA games, for example, they don't look that distinct between weapons. Can level up.
Yeah, they look the same unless it's like a legendary weapon, in which case they might look different if it's FE7.
Yeah. It's time for our next best weapon, or next best purpose for Dermot, which is using the antitoxin, so that we don't have to sit through poison animations every turn. And this will block the soldier reinforcements. And
sounds good. This will block the soldier. No, I'm kidding.
This is the reason I deployed Parn here is just to show that if you wanted to, you can bust through here and start stealing the staves here, like this restore staff, this berserk staff. I mean, everything you want is here. It's like a treasure trove of like dark magic and sleep staves if you want them. Of course, you do have to take care of like some of the enemies that have like tome still. Like I think there's a hell guy somewhere here. Yeah, this guy. So you have to take care of them, but it's not that so hard because you have like combat units here, so that's doable. So that's something.
Hell is just set C to 1, right?
Yes, that's what it does.
If you're already at 1, it kills you.
Okay. I think so. Yes. I have time for another go at this this bit.
All right, we believe in you, Tina. We're all rooting for you.
Come on. One time.
Nope.
Maybe next time.
The only game where you can miss a door.
I know, right? Okay,
also, these dark mages on the left side. I thought you said they were gonna like kill the kids. I was like, oh crap, Mekkah. That's kind of like dark. Now they're just kidnapping them. So.
I think if a dark mage is like too far away to capture, but if they're in range to attack, they might attack. I'm not sure on that one.
Oh, no.
What I usually do if I'm in this room is I will open a door and I'll kill any dark mage that has a kid. This will drop the kid again, and then the other dark mages I'll make sure they have a path to a kid, so they're always capturing. So they're never attacking me. They're only attacking me if I attack them, basically. So that's a very safe way of going about it.
Makes sense.
The second
their stats are halved
way.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the second most safe way. The safest way is he's not engaged and ignore August. I am going to do something that looks a little dangerous, but is quite fun actually. I'm gonna need this Safi. Give it to me. I'm gonna grab Marita, and I'm gonna put her in the middle of these angry heroes. If I hit this.
Oh no.
I'm sure she'll be okay.
I have a feeling she will. Something tells me.
Yeah. Oh, nice level up Salem. He's usually just getting
good.
magic all the time. Alright. And we'll talk to this one stealth sword over here.
To this one, rugged-looking mercenary.
Yes.
He's the most handsome one, so we can probably talk to him.
By far the most handsome one. Okay, so meet Galzus, the big guy. Would you like combat stats, Raisins? How do you like these stats?
I mean, open up stat screen, enough said, basically, right? So what's like Galzus? This is the guy who was chasing us in Chapter 5 and Chapter 6, I think it was?
Correct, on both counts.
Yeah. He showed up very briefly in Chapter 5, of course. I don't actually know what happens if you kill him there, whether or not he still shows up here.
He doesn't.
Oh, wow, there you go. So you can just outright kill him if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But here he is, yeah, definitely the go-to of this game. I mean, come on, take a look at these stats. Like, I know I've said that before with other units with high stats, but, like, I mean it this time. Is there anything this guy's missing? Like, maybe he needs some kind of, like, holy weapon in addition to this Master Sword and Master Axe, or maybe this is just totally fine. And he's got 2 Vulns, like, come on.
Yeah, his inventory is like on top of everything else is really good. I can't stress enough how good his combat is. I actually used to think he had 5 FCM and he only has 3, but honestly, when you look at everything else, it's so overkill, it doesn't even matter. He obliterates anything he fights, generally speaking. I can think of like 1 or 2 exceptions in this whole game, and that's because those enemies give everyone trouble. So if it gives Galzus trouble, it'll probably give someone else trouble too, but by like a much larger amount. If there's one weakness to Galzus, it's that he only has 9 magic, 14 when he's holding the flame sword, and so enemy status staffs can sometimes be a problem for him. And if he gets attacked with like 5 dark mages, he might die. That's the only weakness though that I can speak of. Everything else he just kills. He has so many different ways to just turn RNG in his favor and get a kill, even if his stats are not good enough, because the Master Axe like quadruples people and kills them instantly, basically with 1 to range. And on top of that, the 3 FCM with 20 skill means 60 crit on second hit, and he has Astra, and he has Luna, and he has 5 movement stars, so he might be able to do it again as well. So if Galzus wants you dead, you're pretty much dead. If you're playing with Galzus, of course. As the enemy, you can like mess around with him a bit, but as a player unit, you're not escaping this guy. He's coming for you.
Yeah, no, he's like even the 95 avoid just looks ridiculous, and I know some of that is probably like boosted a bit by leadership stars we have on the board right now.
A little bit, yeah.
But like goodness, this guy looks insane.
He is insane. He is very fun to use, and the best news for me is he's level 20, so he can't level up any more of his stats. He's not like Sed, who's level 14. He's done leveling, so anyone I want to kill with Galzus, I will kill with Galzus, because, you know, it's all free. It's free real estate. That's your boy.
Like, this is the Athos, and Sed is the Corel.
Yeah, in a way.
He's not having the stats. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, these weapons, Marita can't use them, but Galzus can, so we're going to take them from her.
Should I be concerned for Marita's well-being?
I think you might know what's coming.
Details.
Let me throw some Master Axes at this guy. Weapon triangles is just a suggestion after all. Goodbye.
Yeah, where Galzus is involved.
I think that is all. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to have you open the door here. And I'm going to move Leif as far as I... trying to like get him as far as possible. I don't think it really matters very much how. Let's try to do this. It'll be fun.
I can imagine like this group of freedom fighters who's like, okay, it's like down the door, hyping themselves up, like, yeah, I think we could do it. We could break in there and fight Radrick screws. They go in there, Galzus just killed all of them. It's like, all right.
They come in here, the whole throne room is empty.
So, yeah.
Blood everywhere.
Did the work for you?
Did it?
They're like, oh, okay, yeah. Don't have any work to do, guys.
I'll see you guys when it's over. After party at my house. Okay, that should be sufficient for now. That's reinforcement scroll. And,
Reinforcement scroll. What gross does that give? Oh, I'm kidding. Oh. Okay, so they do all capture.
Yeah. They captured all the kids. Reinhardt has epically kidnapped all the children. Speaking of kidnapping, do you see that? They got Marita.
Ooh, they got Marita?
Yes, but reminder that, well, first of all, Galzus is her dad, so he just gets more angry when you capture Marita. And second of all, that's actually true. He still gets support bonuses from Marita, even if Marita is being captured by an enemy right now, as long as she's in range, I believe. And,
wait, seriously?
Yeah, and I think it's a plus 20 bonus rather than a plus 10, so that makes Galzus even more reliable than he already was. As you can see, he's having
that's
90 hit rates.
Okay.
And this is convenient because it means Marita's not in the way. Like, imagine if Marita was still in the field right now and the sniper moved, she'd be like dead and a half. But
Marita got petrified too.
Yeah. But instead, she's just cheering Galzus on from a safe place in the hands of an enemy hero.
That's right. You recruited the hero too, I guess.
Yeah, he's helping me. He's babysitting Marita. Oh, I actually got hit. Imagine that. Good thing I have 6 phones on me.
Yeah. How are we gonna heal?
I mean,
I feel like Vulns have not been an issue in this game. Do you feel like you, like, I mean, obviously we're not at the end of the run yet, but kind of watching your play habits, do you feel like you over-captured items, under-captured items, or, like...
I'm gonna tell you right now, I sold a bunch of items in the preps today. A lot of them. And I would have loved more. I don't need more, but I would have liked more. But the amount I got is, like, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Let's get rid of this guy.
That makes sense. Alright, oh, we want to be able to move Marita, I guess. Bonk.
Yeah, I mean, I just want this guy to be out of here when Leif and friends arrive, really.
Oh, true.
I have
these ensorcelled mages done anything yet, or?
Which ones? These? Oh, they're not ensorcelled. They use the pure water on turn 1, actually. It's kind of cute. I don't know where they're here, actually, with the restore and physic. I think they're just meant to be like free restore staffs you can capture for yourself. That's, I think, the idea behind them.
They restore Radrick just in case you have a unit with like 1,000,000,000 billion magic.
But he's on a throne. He just cures himself. I don't know what the idea is, honestly. I think this is all good. So let's have another attempt at the door, shall we? Our hardest foe so far.
Alright, there's no way you messed up 3 times in a row, Tina. We still believe in you.
Also no movement stars so far. Oh, there you go.
Okay, well...
Tina, please. We actually need this. We're actually gonna need this at some point. I do actually want to get in there. Please. Reasons while we're waiting for Galzus to turn all our enemies into fine red mist, would you mind checking how long these soldier reinforcements last? That Bard and Xavier are blocking. Because Tina is running into some unexpected issues with hitting. some skill issues, you might say.
Some skill issues. The 2 soldiers are from turns 2 through 5.
5. Okay, that's very, very nice. I think we might already be there then. This is turn 4. Okay, not quite.
Yep, so we have this turn and the next.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have. Yeah, very nice, Marina. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina.
I'm gonna fight Radrick with my brave sword or my armor slayer.
Get this party started.
Yeah,
oh,
get this party started. So.
With the armor slayer.
Yeah.
So is this the true attack value that Galzus has?
Yes.
Against him, or okay?
He's supposed to have 50 right now. Galzus is supposed to have 50 because he's using the armor slayer, doubles its attack. But it's being halved again, so he just has 25 like this. I want to give another shout out to Lolo for her amazing Iron Man LTC playthrough, where she did the math, and I think she said that you get better odds against Radrick with the brave sword than you do with the armor slayer. And it's very complicated math because it involves like critting Luna, Aster, and all those things intertwine and work together. Raisins asked me how they work together. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Not exactly. I mean, I have a rough idea, but I don't know exactly. I'm gonna use the armor slayer because why not? It doesn't really matter. I'm not in a super big hurry. Shoutouts to Radrick for having 1 hit on Galzus when he's in Rita's range on the pillar.
One hit. Okay. Wow.
He's very rude. He says this to everyone, by the way. He watched everyone's grandfather die. Well,
Everyone's grandfather.
He's dead.
Oh well. Okay. Bye. Never mind.
Absurd.
Very absurd. Okay, never mind. I was a little bit worried, I'm not gonna lie, as to whether or not we'd be able to do it, but no, we're just kind of like bopped him.
I get it. Alright, now we're gonna drop Leif. Here we are. Set over. You don't need set here, he's just a bodyguard for Leif at this point. And, you know, Tina,
we believe in you.
Come on. One more.
Everyone wants Tina to succeed today.
Come on. Okay, I think we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
I didn't see a miss. I didn't hear no bell. Oh, right. Single digit HP. Let's go.
Single digit
HP and 20 fatigue. Thanks, Tina. I do have plenty of S strength, fortunately.
How low can we go?
0 to 0. Okay, so now that that thing is open, you might have spotted the member card on Salem's inventory if someone with this card stops in a suspicious space. So what we can do is we can use our rewarp staff to go over there.
I would describe this as a suspicious space.
It's very suspicious. It's very suspicious. And hey, look, there's a secret shop here. Do you see that? Do you know that?
Hmm. Interesting.
I know, right?
I feel like you've cracked a bug, Mekkah. Please explain.
I think this was only recently discovered, but apparently if you try to rewarp to a space with a secret shop or a normal shop or a chest or anything like that, you can kind of access it like this anywhere you want to. As long as the door is open, of course. You need to open that door to get to the tile.
As long as you can actually like stand on the tile.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have been doing this with armories this whole time, like just like to rewarp, mouse over the thing and press B.
Exactly.
And like, alright.
It's so adorable. Okay, give her these for a moment, and then...
That's actually really cool.
It's so cute.
Like, only just discovered... Whoa, my goodness, how much money you got.
this
Well, you did say you just
yeah.
sold a bunch of got.
Correct. So now I can buy these. So these are all stat boosters in this game. You remember in FE6 we had one of these stat boosting shops, and it was super great. You can buy boots. This one doesn't have boots. It's also missing something else, Raisins. Are you noticing it?
We're missing a magic ring.
Yes, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think Kaga knew just how good magic rings would be at this point in the game. So I can't boost my magic, but what I can do is solve skill issues. Let's get some skill issues.
Solve some, wow.
3,
Go to
4,
the stat booster shop, all
5,
skill.
All skill. Okay, we're full. Fortunately, I can't send things to convoy here. But what we can do is we can start solving our skill issues on our staff users like this. And just start using
Just go
skill
ahead
ends.
and just start using them.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's
That's plus 18 hit. That's huge.
Yeah, it's massive. We're gonna give them to Nolan so she has 100 hit as well. There you go. Start handing them out. Sarah already has perfect accuracy with stabs with 14 skill, so she's fine.
I guess you can take the rewarp and proc the bug too, though? Or, like, do we need to buy anything more?
I could trade the member card over, yeah. I guess. Sure. I can do that. That's actually not a bad idea.
I don't know exactly what your shopping list looks like here, but...
Let's see, I can do that for sure. It's gonna mess up my inventory a little bit, but not to a point that I can't fix. So let's see if that works. I could just rewarp over there and buy these manually and warp back and stuff, and I think I have enough S strings, but I think it's cool to show off this little bug, and honestly, I think it's funny. Like, I don't think there's anyone has showed this on YouTube before, so I just want to do this.
Yeah, it's way cool.
Thank you for shopping at Secret Shop. Still a terrible, like, business case, business idea, but just funny. I'm gonna pump up Xavier with a shield ring, because he has some major bulk work to do in the final chapter. And
there's nothing else to do, like strike throwing or speed ring that we need, right?
not really.
Or...
I'd also have to, like, bring him over there, which I'm too lazy to do. Although I could rescue staff someone over technically to do it. Ralph needs some more stats for the final chapter as well. These are like stat boosts I've been hoarding all game long that I now decided I can use pretty much freely.
That's fair.
Good. I don't think, yeah, these guys don't really need anything. They're all good.
I mean, I know you're like the #1 no hoarding guy, but I think in this run it makes sense because you have some benchmarks for the final chapter, but you don't know if you're even going to qualify for them.
Yeah.
So
it would have been more complicated if I actually had magic rings available. Although that would have made it, in the end, it would have made things easier, of course. All right. Oh yeah, they just run away from your range because they don't want to get captured. Who can blame them? Unfortunately, they run into a corner. So come here, boy.
Yes. Oh.
Give me your things. Release. The other one is probably kind of stuck there because I'd have to do something very complicated to get rid of him, but he's gonna stand still probably.
I guess you could like capture him, move start. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, with Galzus, yeah, I could do that. I could totally do that. All right, let's keep solving these skill issues. Skill ring. He needs multiple too. Send him himself. So let's give him 1.
Even just like getting up to 6 is not enough for you. You want the full 9.
I mean, I didn't spend half my days selling items for nothing. Come on.
That's fair.
Get this. Tina, if anyone needs to solve their skill issues, it's definitely Tina. You have some extra, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Give me all the skill. Yes, give it to me.
All
yes.
skill. Oh no.
Yes.
You could use 2 skill rings in 1 turn. Get the dancer over there too.
Just rescue over Lara. I think I was going to try and get Lara, but keep her below the fatigue threshold. But I can still do that, yeah. I can just not dance anymore and it will work. I don't need to. I have plenty of S-strings. It'll just be like an extra flex on the game on top of what I'm already doing. 1 turn 5. So 1 more turn of soldiers. I have to be slightly punctual because there are reinforcements from the throne room. In particular, there is a mage that spawns 2 spaces above where the throne is, like where Radrick was. That one has an unlock staff, and he'll unlock a door I don't want him to unlock. So I don't want that.
I have a feeling most of the doors here you don't want to unlock.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think he likes to do this door, which I don't want. But that's why I asked you about the soldier reinforcements, because this should... I think they're done now, right? So...
Yeah, they're done.
Okay. So what I can do now is I can move off of it, and if they open it, it's like still fine-ish. It's not like... They might move for me, but that's okay. I have space and time in my favor.
Like, you're backed up against the wall, but you have some turns. Like, we can work with this.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this on Ralph. He doesn't have adept yet, and it stacks with the master weapons, so this will be adding reliability as well. So that's nice. Skill issues, anyone? How many more skill issues? 2 more skill issues should be enough. Let me see.
Even 94% hit is not enough for Mekkah.
Of course. You can't use rewarp, so I'm gonna take your junk, so you have more space to this thing again. Come here.
Just
we're not
cast
done
more
yet.
rewarp. Buy more shop.
Yeah. Secrets. In case it wasn't obvious, the way I do it is I rewarp towards the shop, but instead of confirming that I want to rewarp there, I press B, and then it gives me the option to visit the secret shop from the space I'm standing on. And I think you necessarily need to be next to a door. I don't remember exactly what the requirements are for the tile you're on.
Yeah, because Salem was able to do it from here, right?
Yeah, he was, which is contrary to what I read somewhere, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. But
maybe you need to not be on an open store. Who knows? I know that sounds like a GBA thing, though.
Yeah, that sounds more like the
open
panel switch affect something else thing, right?
The P-Ways tiles.
Yeah, the Ways tiles is what I like to call them in my head. Because I can't pronounce things. Okay, you need 1 more, right? There you go.
It's like the super old-fashioned way to say it. It's how you tell someone's like a Fire Emblem boomer.
Give me the skills. Solve those skill issues. Okay.
Alright, everyone has like 9 skill now. So.
Can you check when this guy shows up?
Turn 8.
Turn 8? Okay, good. That's what I thought.
We got ages.
Ages.
We got ages.
We just vibing here in this castle at this point.
Mhm.
I wonder where they're... I think they're fleeing towards the stairs with those kids. I know where they're taking
Like
them,
this-
because this is where they take them in the first place, right?
I think so. The
Oh,
secret
hello.
shot, like this is where the kids want to go, I think.
Yeah, they want to escape. They're just helping them escape. They're Ishtar's
Aw.
agents.
That's kind.
That's just so nice of them. They're real
It's
bros.
very sweet.
Very sweet. Okay, she's done doing skill issues. She needs one more skill issue. We have one more skill issue here, so that is easily amended. Trading is hard.
Is it though?
I mean,
Where's the
I have one here.
I see it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. I could buy more, right? I have more. Like I sold more stuff between when I first tried this and now. So let me see if I can get a couple more. I can get some funny stuff too.
We have enough for one skill ring. So
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's all I need. That's all I need. We'll be fine then.
there you go.
Okay.
That's enough.
All right. Pass me the skill issues. Give me them.
One on Salem. We need 94 hits, not enough. We got to use one more, evidently.
Exactly. Here we go. And
To be
yeah,
fair, it's nice to have a bit of leeway if we
Yeah.
level.
like these guys have trash magic, but at least they'll hit their ensorcels and their restores and their warps and everything now, which is such a relief. Damn. Sloof still has 10, so he's all good. Seth definitely still has 10. Amalda still has 10, so we're gonna hit our staffs next chapter.
Oh yeah.
So nice.
The Sed's I was about to say just the boost from the first SETI count, but at first I thought for SETI boosted magic it's just strength, it's just a skill speed. Totally forgot.
It doesn't give you any kind of issues, the Forseti Tome.
No issues.
No issues whatsoever. Okay, I think we're done here. I think we've done it. With just Galzus doing a little bit of combat, and then a couple of Dark Mages, and that's it. And the skill issues,
Yeah.
of course, the skill issues.
We can seize, we can wait for what's his name, Dagdar to get the stabs off of him or no. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. Okay, hold
Depends
on.
on whether you want that. Oof. Oof.
So close, so close.
We couldn't do it. We should have thought ahead.
Oh no. Oh no, what will I do without this extra physics staff? I don't know.
No, just get out of here.
Let's find out. Make
Well
a quick-
played, well played.
GG.
Oh yeah, make a...
Yeah.
Actually, do we need to make a save state? I feel like there's no way we can save the kids.
Oh, not anymore, but just in case I'd like need one more stat booster and like need to sell all my stuff. I don't know. I like to make save states in these situations. Just in case I did something completely wrong. I made a checklist actually. Let me check my checklist.
Share the checklist.
Checklist.
No, or maybe there's spoilers on it.
No. Pretty good.
You're like, need one slim sword. The whole YouTube chat's like, what?
Yeah. Actually, on my checklist to take one master axe from a dude here, but honestly, I think I have enough master axes because I got one for Dagdar, one for Ralph, and then one for Galzus. So I think we're good on those. But if I didn't, you know,
There
I
you
can always
go.
replay this chapter and get it. But I don't think I will need it.
Get wrecked, Radrick.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
Here you go. All right.
Very well played by Galzus, so...
Yeah. All wrecked, boy. All wrecked.
I fought for every inch. She didn't do anything, Augustus. We like captured 2 bishops. Shut up.
Dun dun dun. His body just vanished. Some wicked forces at work here, of that I have no doubt. The whole castle is enveloped in a foul energy. I suspect it's connected to the secret temple of the Lobster Church, which lies underneath this very castle. Until that vile place is reduced to rubble, we cannot consider a master truly liberated. A secret temple. So this is the Lobterian stronghold in Thracia. Indeed, the man in charge of this temple is a bishop named Feld. He's a close friend of confidence to Manfor himself. Bishop Feld, what kind of man is he? He leads the parish of Lobterians that infest Thracia with their presence. It is his responsibility to oversee the region's child hunts and to sick the welcome rose on any village who resists. Radrick was little more than Veld's pawn. According to the prisoners we've rescued since, it was he who turned Lady Abel to stone. What? August knows how to set Leif off. That's unforgivable. This man Veld, he's the spider at the center of it all. Augustus, do you know how to get to this secret temple? I've already determined where the entrance is. Seizing the temple will be the only easy task. Bishop Veld has sealed himself inside with a large battalion of sorcerers. Of course, we could just wait until Selef arrives, but we risk Veld slipping away in the meantime.
Now we gotta wreck him.
We gotta reckon. The suffering brought upon Thracia is that man's doing, not Radrick's. We can't risk letting Veld escape justice. Augustus, give the order to storm the temple. So,
Wow, and this is in Manchester, right? So-
yes, they have it all set up inside the castle of what used to be just a normal, chill castle. And that's going to be the final chapter, which you will see next time. So until
Next
then.
time. Glad to have you.